RPI has been locked. Teams now know their seeds for tournament action, but the season's not over yet. A few more games for these two squads to get a couple more games under their belt before getting into the path to Dayton and the tournament. For Hillsdale, this is the last game of the regular season, looking to get their 10th win. That would be for the first time in a long time in program history, getting to 10 wins. While for the East Knox Bulldogs, they have 3 chances to get the number 10, but they'd like to do it today. Non-conference action coming your way from Howard. East Knox taking on Hillsdale on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have, with pregame coming your way next.
I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH.REPORT.
What are we doing? Blue 41, hut. Jory, I said you have to use your back. You back up into him, then you open up the lane. It's a new technique that we're using.
Yes, Coach.
Do it again. Ain't no way I'm doing that again. Baroni, get in here and show them how it's done.
Yes, Coach.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
If you picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story, and those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule, and it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH.REPORT.
We welcome you inside the NAMI Ohio pregame show. Non-conference action coming to you from Howard, Ohio. The East Knox Lady Dogs 9-10 on the season, taking on the 9-12 Hillsdale Lady Falcons out of the WCAL. Hello, everybody. K-Mac Travis back for a game. Travis Berardi here alongside Cray Faldy. And Cray, this is the time of year you know what seed you are. The brackets will be chosen tomorrow, but it doesn't matter about that anymore. Now you just play a couple games to get yourselves ready for tournament action.
Yeah, I agree. Nicest thing, and I love it later in the season when you have a lot of non-conference action, because what this is kind of a prelim, obviously, to the tournament, but now you get to play somebody you haven't seen all year.
Yeah.
Somebody with different styles, probably haven't really scouted them to death, and this kind of gives you a great idea of how you're going to do in a tournament just by playing these extra non-league games late in the year.
Yeah, they take on the Hillsdale Lady Falcons out of the Wayne County Athletic League, playing for the first 10-win season in over 10 years. Yeah, it's been quite some time since they've reached that 10-win plateau, but it reminds me of the volleyball team a couple years ago. They broke a long streak and ended up this past season being regional district runners-up. So it's building up to that. They're 22nd in all of the Northeast District in D6 out of 36. So they could, if Coach Schenberger wants to, get at least one sectional win. They could go for somebody before facing a better team, but getting a win here today, you know, could help them that way and get some revenge. They lost 61-34 versus East Knox at home last year.
Yeah, totally different program. Both East Knox and Hillsdale both have had the up and down seasons. Don't let what you see on the screen fool you about the scoring. Waynedale and Norwayne are very good basketball teams.
Yes, they are.
So to turn around and in between score 41 against Monroeville, hold them to 20, that just tells you that Hillsdale's almost there, and maybe they can break through. Maybe, like you said, they can get a sectional win going into next year.
And one of those players is freshman Layla Ferguson. Yes, her brother is the point guard, sophomore for the boys team. Her dad is the coach of the boys team who's turned that around, and she's hoping to help turn the girls team around. She had 13 points in their win against Lucas. That was a good win. Lucas, a pretty darn good team in the Mid-Buckeye Conference, so she will be a player to watch for them as they get their final sprints in. And let's sprint to the home squad, the Lady Dogs of East Knox High School. They've won 3 of their last 4 after a 4-game skid. They're number 8 out of 11 in the Central District, but it's the Central District. It's always so hard. Right. And they're taking on, they're facing Mackenzie Wilson and Jasmine Smith. One of their final 3 home games.
Yeah, it's very interesting about East Knox. I've seen them quite a few times this year down here in the KMAC. I consider them like Forrest Gump. It's like a box of chocolates. You don't know what you're going to get with these girls. They've knocked off Fredericktown and Centerburg in the KMAC. Centerburg's co-champion with Loudonville. Fredericktown's 3rd place, and they beat them both.
Yeah. Speaking of Jasmine Smith, she is our player spotlight, the senior forward. She's 5th in rebounding in the Knox-Mara Athletic Conference, 7.4 rebounds per game, 8.9 points to lead the way for the squad, and 1 block. So she has 3 more games at home. They're not going to get a home game for sectionals, I'm sorry, but she has 3 more times to impress the home fans here.
Yeah, she's a pretty good ball player. Once again, seen her a few times this year. She easily can get a double-double on any given day.
All right, we're going to take a quick break for the national anthem. Be back with Keys to Victory and tip-off this non-conference action after this.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
You picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
Back here to wrap up the NAMI Ohio pregame show. Travis Berardi back in KMAC country for the first time in quite some time, especially down here in Howard. My first time covering East Knox basketball this season. Towards the end of the year, they're taking on this squad right there, the Hillsdale Lady Falcons. Travis Berardi here with Cray Faldy as we get to our keys to victory, Cray. And let's first start with the Falcons of Hillsdale High School under Chris Schenberger. Have a chance to kind of make some history here today if they can get win number 10 in their final game of the regular season. Ball control. Just don't turn the ball over. That's what gives East Knox those extra chances to, take advantage and drive to the hoop. Ferguson, if she's like her brother, she is. Take it to the hoop, draw the foul, get get Smith and other players into foul trouble, and you'll be in good shape.
Yeah, I think the Hillsdale, I've had the pleasure of seeing them this year, but I do know East Knox, you're exactly correct. Take care of the basketball. Don't be afraid to attack the hoop and see what you can get done on the inside.
Now the keys to victory for the Dogs of East Knox High School. Finish strong. Finish the season strong. Give yourself some momentum going into the tournament and control the boards. Keep Hillsdale to one and done. Control the boards. Get out. Get a couple offensive rebounds. And get this game over with early.
Yeah, I think I agree with you totally on both those cases. They just need to find some way, maybe here in the last 3 games, of getting some sort of consistency. Like we spoke before in the earlier part of the pregame, they can beat the best team in the league, and they can also lose to the teams that are below them. So try to find that consistency, and you might find a little success during the tournament action coming up here within a couple weeks.
Yeah, a week from Monday, I believe, is when we start, as next week we'll have the final regular season games for teams to get ready. Starting lineups, first for the Falcons of Hillsdale, a sophomore guard, number 1, Chloe Smith, a senior forward, number 4, Allie Morgan, a senior guard, number 11, Kennedy Fickus, a freshman guard, number 13, Layla Ferguson, and a sophomore center, number 24, Addie Young. Falcons coached by Chris Schenberger. As for East Knox, junior Isabel Bostic, number 3, junior Ava Fawcett, number 13, junior Milena Strebe, number 4, junior Chloe Tucker, number 10, and freshman Paisley Lilly, number 5. Head coach for the Bulldogs, Ron Looney. And we are underway.
I'm expecting a slow-paced game today, at least from the East Knox perspective. Their pace of play has been pretty slow all year, but they're very, very methodical, but they can be very successful at the same time.
Lady Falcons running a 1-2-2 zone, kind of caused some problems. That shot just off the mark, and it'll be a one and done as the Lady Falcons come out with it. It was a good look from the free throw line, but just wasn't able to hit. Now Hillsdale will get its first possession of this one. Doing a little weave the start with the handoff, and now they're into their offense is Ferguson, closely guarded, and we're going to get a bump foul.
We're gonna
take a look at that.
Might be a long day today. East Knox pretty physical in their man-to-man defense. They like playing as high as possible.
So that'll be the first foul against Chloe Tucker, the first foul of the game. Running that weave once again. Oh, good look inside to Morgan. Extra pass, but lost off the legs and out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Addie Young, they're looking for her.
I'm not sure of the exact team stats, although we are seeing a full court 2-2-1 press by Hillsdale right now. As far as their offensive progress, I think they're both probably averaging in the 30s, maybe.
Yeah, that's K-Mac basketball too. Defensive-minded.
Yes.
Oh, there's a nice Euro. Scoop under. Won't fall, but we are going to get free throws the first of the day as Ava Fawcett. Strong take to the hole, and she'll get 2 free throws. The foul's going to go against Kennedy Fickus. That's her first.
Well, these kids nowadays have really perfected that Euro step, haven't they? What an easy way to get across.
Dogs on the board first. As Fawcett nails the first one. Short, though, on the second. Stripped around, and it will go to Hillsdale. So 1 for 2.
Yeah, coaches weren't excited about that call on the out-of-bounds place. Might be some entertainment from the officials today.
I will say Jasmine Smith not dressing today. Did not know that. Hopefully it's nothing serious, maybe that flu bug going around, but that could help out the Lady Falcons here today. Morgan drives, deflected. It hits off the backboard. And it'll be a long rebound out to the Bulldogs in transition. Layup good.
Yeah, I didn't notice Jasmine's situation either. I don't even think I see her on the sideline.
And that'll be a backcourt violation. Chloe Smith, she kind of got control back right there and then dribbled. It's a backcourt violation. It'll be the second turnover on Hillsdale.
Correct call, but a close call. That's 2 straight possessions of turnovers, pretty much unforced by Hillsdale.
So 2 minutes gone by. It's 3-0 Dogs. Oh. And nearly a turnover there, but Allie Morgan just unable to get it. That'll be her first foul.
She just ran through Fawcett on there.
Yeah.
Batted the ball and took out the player in the same old second.
Second team foul against the Falcons here. This is Strebe. Off the Fawcett, playing a 2-person game against this zone. Almost lost a handle. Nice catch there. Backdoor cut, knocked out of bounds. It will stay with East Knox here.
That's surprising to find a backdoor area that's open against a 2-3 like this.
And it's just, you know, kind of lulling that back line up a little bit further to the free throw line.
Yeah. If you find them cheating, you can take advantage.
Not cheating there is Ava Fawcett. What a start for her. She's got all 6. And a timeout, Hillsdale. Ava Fawcett.
100% of the points all by one player.
I mean, quick catch and release. Didn't have much time, but she hit nothing but net there. And the Lady Dogs off to a 6-0 lead. Want to welcome everybody watching today on the OH Report. Let us know where you're watching from on Facebook and YouTube. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you back out. Also welcoming in the folks watching on the NFHS network today on this day before Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, a good long day of basketball here at the OH Report. And tomorrow we can all sit back and focus on the football game, the last one of the year.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll be a good one for my wager's sake. Hopefully it's an offensive-minded one. But, hey, just want to get a good
game. Going for the overs, huh? I think we're going to get the under here at this game today between East Knox and Hillsdale girls.
6-0 start. Here's Ferguson trying to get around but can't. Gets it back out to Allie Morgan and now to Fickus. Nice spin there by Fickus. Gets in. Extra pass. That'll be a tie-up, and it'll stay with the Falcons. But guess who on the defensive side? Fawcett pulling the jump ball and will force the inbounds.
Yeah, anytime you're hearing your name called often in the early parts of the first quarter, that's a good start to the day.
Smith gets it back to Ferguson. Sideline closest to the East Knox bench.
Trying to set a lot of high screens here.
Yeah, trying to open up that lane to get inside to drive. There's Morgan. Won't spin. Gets it back out to Ferguson.
Yeah, I think she would have done the spin right there. She'd have been great.
Ferguson didn't take that elbow jumper and threw it away. Now the Dogs have a chance to continue its run. It's a 6-0 start, and this is the reason why. Fawcett too far underneath the hoop, but we'll kick it right back out. Pass in and off the glass.
That's textbook offense against a 2-3 zone, which you saw there. Overload one side, high post and down.
Isabel Bostic.
Like a diamond-in-one press here from East Knox. Gets a steal.
Into the lane, just chucked up high off the glass. Doesn't fall, and Morgan comes out with the rebound. Fawcett was trying to draw the foul there, but Hillsdale stayed up and down and would not do it. Under 4 to play opening quarter. It's 8-0 Bulldogs, and that'll be a jump ball and a change of possession.
Going to go the other way.
5th Hillsdale turnover on the Killbuck Savings Bank replay. That was all Chloe Tucker.
It's been kind of a nightmare first 4 minutes for Hillsdale. 2
2
fouls, 5 turnovers, and only one shot attempt.
And a great start for the Dogs of East Knox High School on this Saturday afternoon.
Originally scheduled for this evening.
Yeah.
But they did us all a favor considering the weather and everything.
Yeah, it's actually sunny out, although some of the roads still covered because of that blowing snow. But thankfully this game wasn't played last night. I was at Hillsdale for the boys' game, and the ride home was not fun.
Yeah, I was over at Centerburg and watching things blowing by the front headlights on the way home.
Trying with the extra pass, and it's almost stolen away by Emily Smith, but unable to corral it, and it'll stay with the Bulldogs with 3:06 left in this opening quarter.
We'll just call that play a freebie, not a sign of turnover to either team.
That's how I usually mark it myself. Bulldogs still haven't turned the ball over. That's helped that 8-0 run. Trying to get the extra pass, and I am so sorry for the jinx. This time Smith is able to get it and keep it in play. And now a 3 is going to be short. Offensive rebound, put back up, that's in and out. A third attempt, and we're going to get free throws out of it. So the Lady Falcons, a couple rebounds. That was Brooklyn Morgan on the 3-point attempt. Unable to get it, but
that's great offensive rebounding in there. Had 2 people in there fighting all the time. 3 possessions.
So Emily Smith will get 2 shots. Second foul against the Dogs, and that one a little bit short.
So I'm not sure what you've been seeing all year, Travis, but Jonathan and I down here in the KMAC, free throws just have gone by the wayside this year.
Oh, I've seen that other places too. Couple teams that I have seen is another one unable to hit the rim.
I think they secretly added 3 inches to the free throw line to the rim or something.
Now I have seen Mapleton a few times. They're around 70%. I've seen Strasburg, Franklin, Tyler Bates squad shooting 80%.
Oh wow!
Then Layla's brother Lowen, the leader in the WCL, 80% from the charity stripe. Yeah. So I've seen some good free throw shooting. I've also seen some not so good free throw shooting as well.
It's supposed to be the simplest part of the game.
Another turnover, back-to-back turnovers against the Bulldogs. So the substitutions by Hillsdale worked. Brooklyn Morgan with the jumper, and she's going to get fouled from behind. And she'll get a couple free throw attempts. The foul is going to go against Ava Fawcett. That's her first. Team's third.
Team foul, yep.
Yeah. So back in the Mechanics Bank free throw zone will be Brooklyn Morgan.
Hillsdale still looking for their first point.
And they still will be looking for that first point. They're 0 for 3 from the charity stripe to start.
I know it's cold outside, Travis, but it's a little colder inside for Hillsdale. So maybe next time turn the heat on the bus on the way over here.
Off the back iron, and they go 0 for 2 again. Oh, quickly ahead. One and done. It was a good transition there.
Yeah, they had 2 girls ahead of the whole pack. Hillsdale did not get back on defense very well off that missed free throw.
But they were able to get the board. Chloe Smith backs it out as we go under 2 left in this first quarter. Still 8-0 East Knox. Brooklyn Morgan throws it away. 6th East Knox takeaway here. And that's a beautiful bounce pass, but it just wouldn't go.
Everything but the basket.
There is a lid on the rim. That was all the way around, halfway down, and just said, nah, I'm just going to go back out.
Touched every part of the rim but the bottom part.
Oh, a good pickpocket there by Bostic. Isabel with the scoop and the score.
She looked her off. That was beautiful.
4 points for the junior. It's 10-0. Maybe an early play of the game nominee right there. Had a great one last night. Cale Lewis.
See the one he fell to the floor?
That's where he got fouled as he was falling and threw it up and put it in. That shot unable to drop, an offensive board, a put back, and the Falcons are on the board.
Under a minute to go, so a 7-minute drought.
It's Maya Hauser off the bench. Final 40 seconds of this opening quarter. If there's no tie up here in the last 35, the Falcons will get possession to start, and they have a chance to make it double. Morgan into the lane. She gets it to go. It's 4 in a row for the Lady Falcons.
She was going to go all the way the entire time after that steal.
Final 17 seconds. 3-quarter court press was causing a little problems for the Bulldogs. They're able to break it this time. They're down to 10. Milena.
Oh, quick timeout.
Driving to the lane. It gets picked up in possession. I think they did. It looks like.
Looks like she may have had possession and then the timeout.
Emily Smith will show it one more time. It looked like Smith jumped on it like a fumble, and coach seeing that called his second timeout. But here we go right here. Dive on it. I think she has possession.
As long as he gets it before the other girl reached in there. Not knowing, though, that he did have the possession his way.
Yeah.
So he may have been able to save a timeout, but who knows?
Either you take the timeout or you take a chance to get a bucket here. You get possession and make it a more of a run and cut it to within, one possession.
Yes.
But, hey, also timeouts, they may come into play at the end of a game. So that's a give and give. But East Knox.
To be determined, right?
Yeah. Other than this 4-0 run, East Knox, great start. They started 10-0. Down to the last 3 seconds, it's thrown out of bounds with 2.2.
That's 8 turnovers. 2 seconds. Fair to keep staying that press, but don't make a foul here. Not 70 feet from the basket.
And they're not going to do anything with it, but that will end the first quarter. Bulldogs will get possession out of the quarter break. Off to a strong start. They lead 10-4 after one.
Feel like I should go.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
You picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
So Hillsdale, my apologies, they got the timeout instead of the change of possession. So they start second quarter action. Down 6. They're on a 4-0 run, though. Travis Berardi, Cray Falding. Cray, I pose this question to you. As a coach, would you rather be out-rebounding your squad or have less turnovers? Hillsdale has 8 rebounds, also 8 turnovers, though.
Yeah, I've always been against turning the ball over, especially unforced turnovers. Was always one of my biggest headaches. So I would choose that one.
Hillsdale out-rebounding 8-2. First free throw up and in. First made charity stripe shot here today. That goes to Emma Linder. But 8-3 on turnovers, 8-2 on the rebounds. She goes 2 for 2. And the run for the Lady Falcons continues. It's 6-0.
Yeah, it's a game of runs, 10-0.
Actually, it was Layla Ferguson. My apologies. Didn't see the 3. It looked like a 0 with that ponytail she has. But, yeah, so the Falcons battling back into this. But, yeah, it's interesting. They get the discrepancies, both 8.
Yep.
That's going to be a foul inside.
Foul on Hillsdale.
Coach Schenberger. Didn't like the call, but it will be the second foul against Allie Morgan. Third team foul of the game, first of quarter number 2.
Let's see how long she stays out.
Oh, that was a great seal there by Bostic, but unable to finish. And the Lady Falcons now a chance to get this back to one possession after trailing 10-0.
Yeah, they executed that out-of-bounds play perfectly, just didn't make the basket.
Saw that last night with Rittman against Hillsdale. They had a lot of good chances. An up and under by Ferguson, looking like a brother there, but that won't drop. And East Knox has its third board.
Is her brother a lefty also? I haven't seen him play.
I think he's a righty. 3 in the air, nothing but nylon. That was a big bucket for East Knox.
Yeah, they've been at a drought for a few minutes.
Isabel Bostic. 7 points for her. It's 13-6 on the other end. Fickus into the lane. Gets it off. That shot a little short. Offensive rebound.
Well, Hillsdale is a rebounding machine today. I will say that. They're just not making the baskets.
Fickus throws it away, though.
Turning it over.
Here comes Fawcett into the lane. Counted and one.
And one.
So the run, the drought ends, and it's now a 5-0 run for East Knox. Chance to make it 6.
It has been a run. 10 for East Knox, 6 for Hillsdale, 5 for East Knox.
Free throw drops, and we're back to where we started. 16-6 the score here. Minute 40 gone by, second quarter action here on the LiUNA 12-16 scoreboard.
Ooh, behind the back.
Vickus looking inside. Ooh, and that'll be a frustration foul against Addie Young.
Yeah, that's quickly a third foul here in the second quarter. 2 more, and there'll be bonus time for East Knox through the first half.
Yeah, it's officially the 10th turnover against the Falcons as well on the offensive foul. Bulldogs this time easily breaking the press. Fawcett almost had it stripped, gets it back.
Square up to the basket. Catch the ball in the paint there. You got to turn around, face.
That shot a little too strong, but guess who's there? Fawcett with the board. Kicks it back out to Bostic. Now it's Elena. Good pass. Largest lead of the day. First points for Paisley Lilly, the freshman.
And you're seeing primetime example here of how East Knox girls can play pretty good basketball against pretty much anybody.
That shot a little rushed. One and done for the Falcons, and back comes East Knox. Now on an 8-0 run. Step in 3. Too much. Rebound taken out by Chloe Smith, and she's off and running into the lane. Layup shot, coast to coast is good.
I'm going to make a wild guess and think she might run track. That was pretty quick.
The sophomore, I would say. That's something Coach Schenberger can take advantage of as well. Two young guards that are speedy and can handle the ball.
Yeah.
That's something you can build
got them
around.
for 3 to 4 years. It's going to be something else.
East Knox, 5 juniors other than 2 seniors, so they'll be in great shape next year. And one of those juniors is having herself a day.
She's
Ava
up to
Fawcett.
12 points already. A steal on the inbounds.
And it will be a turnover.
Wow.
Here's the 3.
Back-to-back turnovers.
And another timeout. East Knox. So a chance to write up a play here and extend on their lead, but it's 21-8. Ava Fawcett's had herself a day thus far, Cray.
Yeah, I'm not sure what she averages a game, but I know it's not 12. She's got it already, but she's looking very confident and maybe taking up for the slack of not having Smith out here today.
On the season, Ava Fawcett's average is 6.9.
Nope.
So 7 points. Jasmine Smith is 9. So she's already almost to the averages of both. So she's making up for that at the moment right now. But Ava Fawcett also from three-point range, only 24%. However, she's hit 2 already. She only has 6 on the season. So already 33% of her season output here. But that's something, like I said.
Something to build on.
Yes. And these are games that you have to build on to get ready for the tournament. If you're hot shooting going into the tournament, who knows what you can do?
Yeah, and you exude a level of confidence like that. Could only benefit the East Knox Lady Dogs.
Back out to Ava. Almost throws it away. That's a nice catch by Tucker.
Boy, they're throwing those wild, little too high passes for me.
Give Fawcett an assist.
Get some nice ball movement and passing going against that zone defense of Hillsdale.
Bostic now with 9. On the other end, Morgan, a little bit short, bumping around, and the foul, I believe, is going to stay here against East Knox. That'll go against Paisley Lilly. Her first, and now it's going to be the Falcons. That'll take a timeout with 4:03 left, and
a lot of coaching going on here at the
Coach
timeouts.
Schenberger, he realizes this may be a big possession for the Falcons.
Yeah.
Got to get a bucket here to get some momentum back.
Yeah.
I mean, they had it down to a 4-point game.
Yeah. Now we're back up to 15. Yes.
Yeah.
They had it down to 10 to 6, and it's been a 13-2 run. So probably a good timeout right there. They just need to win these last 4 minutes, get themselves back in the game for a good run in the second half.
You've been listening to Joe Baylog, haven't you? The last few minutes of the first half, the first few minutes of the second half are always important.
First two, or however you want to put it.
Yeah.
Nope.
I always go with
that all comes from Al McGuire back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
The great Marquette coach.
Yes. I would say the Big East, but that was before Marquette made it to the Big East.
Yeah, could you imagine? Well, that Big East would have been if they had Marquette back then.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Boy, I remember them way back in the day with Bo Ellis and the crew. They had kind of like Cavalier uniforms, the old Cavalier uniforms.
Mm-hmm. Was that the orange and blue?
Oh, just the checkered down the sides.
Checkered, okay, yeah. So the Falcons running a flex look against this zone. The three is going to be way off the mark, but it's going to be an offensive rebound. Forced up off the glass. That doesn't fall, and finally it'll be taken out by the Bulldogs. So the coach's timeout does not work. However, they will get the ball back on the travel. Only I believe the fourth turnover on the Bulldogs here in the first half.
Yeah, pretty good ball control so far. Had a game a couple weeks ago, Fredericktown Danville boys. That was for first place.
Yeah.
Place was almost sold out.
Yeah.
Fredericktown committed 2 turnovers all night long.
And
32 minutes.
That's what wins you a KMAC championship right there. Kennedy Fickus looking to get it inside. She'll drive to the elbow and kick it to Smith. Chloe along the baseline. She gets rejected. Return to sender. That was Lily. Freshman on freshman block. Backside rebound, no. Second offensive attempt. That won't drop. So the Falcons escape that. Get it back with under 3 to play. Looking to get into double digits for the first time here today. Fickus tried lobbing it, but got deflected.
13th turnover of the half.
Into the lane. Bucket good.
That's about the third time we've seen full court or full court length passes, and they get 2 East Knox girls out in front of the defense. Hillsdale's got to learn to get back.
Yes. Good entry pass. The spin is deflected. It's saved. Mid-range jumper, no. Another offensive board. And they'll kick it back out. Fickus just inside the 3-point line. That's short, and it won't be followed, and finally East Knox comes back with it. So a couple possessions where multiple offensive boards won't finish for anything.
Yeah,
though.
Both ends to boot.
2 minutes left in the half.
Adding up the rebounding stats more than anything today.
That ball almost deflected away. Kick back out just inside the 3-point line. Line drive shots off the glass, no. And the drought for both teams continue. Morgan into the lane. Nice pass, but again is not handled.
No. The official saw it a different way. I guess he's about 2 feet away, and I'm probably, 50?
Lily, I think, might have got a hand in there to deflect it out.
There. Yeah.
We'll go with the referee's call since, like you said, they're about 70 feet closer than we are.
Yeah, pretty much the only choice we have after the whistle blows. A little fastball in the inbound
Smith,
pass.
yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I was going to say, that'll be a travel.
Travis, you had to call right away.
Mm-hmm. Playing basketball, watching basketball, you just know.
Right.
You get that surprise especially from a referee. They get surprised, then they blow the whistle. You're like, why didn't you blow it? Well, they got surprised by the call first.
I spent 7 years doing that officiating right out of high school, and I recollect many times anticipation calls and that kind of thing until you get a lot of experience. Big three.
The 4th of the game for the Bulldogs.
They're not known much for the three-point prowess, but they're pretty warm today from the three-point range.
Melena's first points of the game. It's a 20-point Bulldog lead. All the scoring coming here in quarter 2. Morgan tried drawing the foul, threw it up, doesn't get it, but it's an offensive board. The other Morgan for 3, counted off the glass. Brooklyn Morgan with a kiss.
Doesn't matter how you do it, as long as it goes through the net.
Brooklyn's got 5. It's 28-11.
Neither team in the bonus.
Yeah. 40 seconds.
Can be a little bit aggressive here on defense if you're not in the bonus.
The sisters Morgan going for the trap. And we'll get a timeout prior to the travel. We'll see the whole sequence right here.
Dribbling in the corner. Not a great idea.
No, going to the corner, not a great idea either.
If you get the ball, it's got to be taken to the hoop or it's got to be passed back out right away.
So I will bring this up. We have, like you mentioned, a lot of games going on here today.
Yeah, full load. Yeah,
full load of
cool.
games. There they are. We
I
also
didn't
have
know we
one
had
thing-
that many of us.
Well, Cardington Eat Clear Fork, it's on there. It's a game, but we're not doing it. But, yeah, the other games going on. Central Christian, Mansfield Christian is going on right now. Cary Crawford a highlight. Our game, Highland Mount Gilead, should be tipped off. And then we have tonight the doubleheader. Olentangy Liberty, Big Walnut, girls and boys.
I love that girls-boys doubleheader nights. Those are always
those
kind
are
of fun.
And then the big one, Crestview Plymouth. How about Plymouth on the boys' side? First place in the Firelands, a big game against Crestview.
This is the first time that we've had them, right?
This is the first time we're ever having them at Plymouth. We did testing earlier. That's going to be
they're a heck of a ball team this year.
A foul. Don't know who it's on. It's going to go against Layla Ferguson, her second. Fourth
There's
foul.
a lot of talking going on there.
Final 18 seconds. But, yeah, we went and tested earlier this week, and we'll have 3 games from Plymouth to finish off the season as they look to get the Firelands Conference Championship.
Good sponsorships coming up,
Yeah.
huh? Nice.
Final 5 seconds. Into the lane, looking for the extra pass. Bobbled.
Score up.
Got to put it up, and they will not, and that'll do it for the first half. The East Knox Lady Dogs with a big run here in the second quarter, 18-7. They lead 28-11 here at the break. We'll take a break and be back with the NAMI Ohio halftime report after this on a Saturday afternoon.
Feel like I should go. Feel like I should feel like.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
What are we doing? Blue 41, hut. Jory, I said you have to use your back. You back up into him, then you open up the lane. It's a new technique that we're using.
Yes, coach. Do it again? Again. Ain't no way I'm doing that again.
Berardi, get in here and show them how it's done.
Yes, coach.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
If you picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story, and those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule, and it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
Today's non-conference action from Howard, Ohio, brought to you on the OH Report and the NFHS Network, thanks to our generous sponsors. The National Alliance on Mental Illness, Ohio chapter, the state's voice on mental illness. LiUNA, Local 1216. Feel the power of Local Union 1216 serving members in North Central Ohio with workplace safety, protection, training, and more. Find out more online on our website and Facebook page in the description. The Killbuck Savings Bank. Since 1900, Killbuck Savings Bank has been proud to serve our community with dedication, integrity, and a commitment to your financial success. In 2025, our organization will mark an incredible milestone, 125 years of building relationships, empowering dreams, and growing together with you. So now that it's 2026, folks, it's 126 years. How about that? Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community, and Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. Thank you all for allowing us to be live on the OH Report and the NFHS Network this afternoon on a long day of basketball before tomorrow's biggest game in the NFL. We'll be back. Inside the NAMI Ohio halftime report. It's an extended halftime because you see some little bitty players out there playing basketball on the floor, and I think that helps out the Falcons too to get some extra adjustments made as the East Knox Lady Dogs, a huge second quarter to extend their lead out to 17, 28-11. Travis Berardi back here with Cray Faldy. And you take a look at the stats. Hillsdale shooting just over 20% from the field. East Knox shooting 50%. That is your difference. Well, also 14. Yeah. 10 more turnovers from Hillsdale, but that's a big one. 50% is anytime you're going to be in good shape.
Exactly. It's one of the better shooting days, if not the best shooting day of the year for East Knox. Thus the 28 points. I think they only average about 40 a game, if that. But Hillsdale, I'm not sure what they were going to run into when they came here. I know they got defeated last year pretty significant by East Knox. They had a decent team last year as well, big 6-footer inside. But, 2 of 6 free throws, 14 turnovers. The rebounding I love, but the shooting has just not been there today.
So there are the numbers. Nobody really in foul trouble as well, but talk about the two juniors, though. Ava Fawcett and Isabel Bostic. The majority of the points coming from those two, but they've had very solid first half.
Yeah, they're playing with extreme confidence. I think once they got going there in the first quarter, they found that they could get to the basket a little bit easier. And when they hit the confidence level like that, they'll just keep on going, and they become the leaders, both juniors.
So we still have a little bit of time here before the second half. So what we are going to do is give you a live look in. We're going to send you to Mansfield Christian, because Mansfield Christian and Central Christian, they're in overtime, 48-48. Central Christian just had a chance to win it at the buzzer with 2 free throws of miss. So we are in OT. Brian Skoronsky on the call. We're going to send you over there right now.
Now Nelson has it with plenty of space. Kramer fires ahead. Tough catch by Davis. Back to Brooklyn, who's got free throws in her immediate future. Kramer with the full court pass. Zai's older brother, Amar, all-time leading receiver in the history of Mansfield senior football, so she's got that in her veins. Got the wide receiver pedigree. You saw it right there on that catch. Mansfield Christian has missed 5 of their last 6 free throws. Ryder takes her time. And Brooklyn, nothing but net. So with the rules of overtime, both teams, they'll remain in the bonus. It just rolls over from the fourth quarter, what we just saw. And so we'll have free throws coming. Oh no, travel, wow. Thought it was gonna be a foul on Davis. It would have been the 3rd on Zai. Oh, that's an amazing call. Yeah, there's not really any contact at all. Now here's Davis, plenty of contact there. Comes right back to her. She just rushed the pass. Looks like a timeout's going to be awarded. The final timeout for Mansfield Christian. Actually, I think they each get 1 in overtime. Kevin Weaver's trying to make the case that the ball was in the air at the time that the timeout was awarded. I've seen more and more of that here this year at the high school ranks. A lot of timeouts issued without possession. So it's been kind of a problem amongst the officiating crews that we've seen. Not that it's really that impactful right here. We just started overtime. There's 3 minutes to go, so not that big a deal. But I think, let's see, I'll put 1 timeout on the board here for Central Christian. I think they get 1 in the extra session. Maybe 2. We'll find out together. It's only my 2nd overtime game of the year. So here we go off the inbound. They'll start in the hands of Bella Young. Now they'll have to inbound in front of the Flames bench, perhaps. Yeah, it'll be on the sideline. Bailey Nelson calling for it inside. She's got a big size mismatch. Now she's got the catch. Almost a foul on Savannah Weaver. Now Brooklyn with the fake. Oh, that was smooth into the spin cycle. 3-point edge now. Mansfield Christian in front. Knocked away from McLaren Fry. Here, gives me a chance. Let's show you this hoop one more time. Whoop! Now you see me. Now you don't. Loops right around Sternholm. Gorgeous bucket for the sophomore, who's led the team in scoring each of the last 3 games. And will again here tonight as a turnover for Central Christian. Off to a little bit of a slow start here in this overtime session.
Thank you, Mr. Skoronsky. That game coming down to the wire in overtime. But we are about ready to go here for second half action. A little bit of an extended halftime thanks to the little minis playing
Yeah, just
their
getting
game.
this all prepared for the halftime that we're all going to face tomorrow night at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That lasts forever. But it's always fun coming out in the third quarter to watch the first few minutes to see what kind of adjustments have been made and by which side. So it's always the most interested I get is the first 3-4 minutes to see what they saw, what they try to fix. Guess when you're East Knox, it's like just keep doing what you're doing, right? Easier said than done.
Yeah. Can you keep shooting the ball well? We'll find out. For Hillsdale, you got to break this game into chunks now. 3-minute chunks, 2-minute chunks. If you can win each little chunk, you'll get back into this game. But they're going to have to start immediately down 17.
Exactly. But you don't want to, just like you're saying, you don't want to force the issue and cause yourself even more turnovers. Something was out on the court, it looked like.
We're ready to go. Sometimes referees work as janitors, too.
Yeah.
Back to action, and quickly, that's going to be a jump ball and a change of possession.
Jeez, just like that.
5th turnover against East Knox as Emily Smith got right up on it. And, well, there's a good start for the Falcons right out of the gate. Now their first possession. Ferguson with the spin, gets it off to Smith. Running that weave again. Brooklyn Morgan into the lane, floats it, but was short. And the rebound taken out by Bostic.
That was a good possession. She got herself into the paint, got a nice shot off, just didn't get high enough.
28-11 on the LiUNA scoreboard. Strebe went behind the back.
Yeah, a lot of dribbling out there.
Almost got it stripped. Can't do that, though. You can't just hold it.
Yep.
You got to move. So get it to Fawcett, and she gives it right back. Milena gets a screen. She'll float it inside the free throw line, and it drops.
And the shooting prowess continues.
She's got 5. It's now 30-11. Nice take inside. Kicks it back out to Morgan. At the free throw line, now to Ferguson. There's the kick. Brooklyn for 3. Off the side of the rim and easily into the hands of East Knox. Chloe Tucker with the board. She'll bring it up and give it off.
Out-rebounded 18-10 that first half.
2-0 here in the second. And it'll be a chance to extend on the run, too. So we'll have free throws coming up.
A relatively clean game so far with only 11 fouls in the whole first half.
However, that's the 3rd on Ferguson. They're actually going to say it was on the floor, so no free throws here. But an inbound, it's stolen away. Easy run to the lane. Too strong. Offensive board put back up. No. And another offensive board, but turned over.
There's a stataholic right there, that possession.
Fawcett, she doesn't get it to drop. Into the lane again, and free throws coming for the Falcons.
Good take to the basket. She was going all the way. Was waiting for some contact on that one, and she got it.
So inside the free throw zone, 2 more coming up. In and out. That one won't drop.
Yeah, Hillsdale 2 for 7 from the free throw line. It's only 29%.
Not what you want at all in any game.
Especially when you're trying to get back into the game with the clock stopped.
Smith is 0 for 3 from the line here today. That one rainbowed in.
I was just going to say, that's a nice arch.
30-12, Falcons on the board for the first time in quarter 3. Fawcett all the way around, looking for the